I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Eagles going up against the Redskins.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They go play action here on first down. And some room to work. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. This is Ajayi. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a gain of 11, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working from the gun, Wentz, and complete to Zach Ertz. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Shift together here from the D-line. Now it's Ajayi. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Play action. Now Wentz. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Ryan Kerrigan in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Play fake to Blunt. Now it's Wentz. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Ertz has it left side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Here's Ajayi. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Here's Wentz to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that's caught by Smith. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They run with Ajayi. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from 8 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Caleb Sturgis now for the point after. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out.
That's fine. I'm playing my first game in the restart Madden League that I'm in.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go.
The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
Or maybe a little of both. Throwing now is Wentz. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So they're operating in the red zone. Now they try the right side here. And he is is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead. You got to figure if they want to have success this year, the more they can put the football in his hands, the better, coming off a Pro Bowl campaign.
And that Pro Bowl campaign does more than just get him notoriety. It also plants an idea in the minds of guys trying to defend him that he's really pretty good, and sometimes gives you a little bit of extra room, a little bit of extra deference, and he's taking advantage of it.
Get a look at the Washington Redskins as they come out on offense, and this is a crew that's hoping to make some noise in the NFC East, coming off back-to-back winning seasons for the first time since 96-97, so they are trending upward.
Yes, they are, and Kirk Cousins is leading them on offense. He's the guy that people continue to question, yet every year he puts up big-time numbers. Able to fling it around, they're able to run it well. I love their offensive scheme, but I do know that they wanted to get better on defense, and they went to the University of Alabama, their first 2 picks, in order to try and get that done. Jonathan Allen, defensive lineman, Ryan Anderson, outside linebacker. They'll need both of them to play well if they want to chase down the teams in front of them in the NFC East.
Second down, Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. A first down throw for Cousins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First down, here's Cousins. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When I evaluated Jamison Crowder coming out of Duke, I thought he was already a pro in how he approached the game and ran routes, and I think his head coach Jay Gruden agrees.
Yeah, he has said repeatedly we want to keep him on the field as much as possible. He had 847 yards, 7 touchdowns a season ago. They'll hand it off to Kelly, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Throwing is Cousins. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Reminder that later tonight we'll see the Giants and Cowboys battle in Dallas. Seems like they're always playing in week 1. And then on Monday night, a doubleheader. Adrian Peterson, his first game with the Saints. He's already back in Minnesota to play the Vikings. And then a 10-20 start on the East Coast. It's the first game for the L.A. Chargers traveling to Denver.
A nice AFC West matchup.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Cousins now on second down. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Cousins now to throw on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Caught right side, Davis. Cousins to his tight end, Davis. Good for a Washington first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll wind up.
I only have the one, but like we had to start over because somebody turned off salary cap, which, in case you don't know what that means, is like any player could get any amount of money for a contract. Like if I wanted to give Tom Brady a $1 billion contract, I could give Tom Brady a $1 billion contract, and there'd be no like financial cap penalty for it.
They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On second down, here's Wentz. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot,
what's up? Nah, shit. Winning my game 21-0.
What are you, turning over a new leaf, man, lately? Been whipping people's asses?
Nah, I just free my mind and let the control sticks follow.
I'm sorry. That sounds so ridiculous. But I get it. It's working. Whatever you're doing, you've been winning lately.
I just don't think about it. Like, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. So there should be no reason on my end to be pissed off if I lose.
Just play the fucking game and fuck it, right?
Pretty much.
Oh yeah. I bought some games today, Edge, that aren't Call of Duty. You guys will be proud of me.
Depends what you get.
I bought The Last of Us Remastered.
I heard that's really good. I've never played it.
I heard it was good too, and it was only $10 at GameStop because Black Friday.
That ain't bad. Shit.
And I finally found it for cheap enough. Resident Evil Biohazard. It was $19.99.
That ain't too bad.
Also Black Friday, so I got 2 games for $32. I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Have you touched Resident Evil yet or not?
Nah, I didn't touch either one of them yet.
Okay.
I got them, fuck that, I'm trying to prestigious double XP. I was just playing with Deuce and some other guys.
I saw like the little chat party. I was like, I would join, but knowing Deuce, he'd probably kick me just because I don't like hot bean water.
Shit, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab my, I know it's kind of late, but I'm gonna go grab my dinner out the fridge.
I ain't going nowhere.
So he can't actually get into the route. That's the best way to defend it, but there was no possibility of that on that play. End result, the receiver won in a big way.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I had a problem with my internet earlier. I was fucking a little upset. I didn't think I was going to be able to play anymore.
Should be an easy one.
Whoever said hi, hi.
Hi.
Well, it said somebody said hi, but nobody's watching me. That makes any sense.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Maybe they popped in and said hi.
Now it caught up. Saying somebody's watching.
Maybe it's Mark.
Probably is.
Nah.
I saw his KD. I didn't think it was what I thought it was.
Who?
Mark.
What do you mean?
He has a 1.31 KD.
That's
yeah. That's basically my Black Ops 3 KD. But apparently in the photo, he sent me a boxer. Because apparently at one point he was 29 points or something. Like ridiculous from prestiging.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And I was like, damn, dude, what did you do? Fucking, the fuck do you do? Sit on your ass and play Call of Duty all day? I was like, good lord. I mean, I like to play Call of Duty, but...
So I guess I shouldn't tell you what level I am right now?
I mean, your situation is different. Because you're currently unemployed at this moment.
Well, yeah, no, but remember at Prestige yesterday or whatever? Whenever it was?
Yeah.
No,
did it again?
No, but I'm level 51.
And I miss the days where I could just fucking play Call of Duty with you guys like that, man.
Yeah, I played all day today. Except for when I went to the GameStop and stuff.
Gotcha.
And I took a little break, but not much.
I mean, I can't say anything. All of Black Ops 1 I was unemployed and shit. So like, all of Black Ops, I would have to say when Black Ops 1 life cycle was done, I had about like 35, 36 days. Like,
wow.
it was up there. And then, because it's so easy to fucking level up in fucking Modern Warfare 3, I hit max prestige, reset my stats, and then when they doubled it to, what is it, level 20 max prestige, got it all the way back up to level, got it up to level fucking 20. Like, I hit max prestige of level 10 and everything. I was like, alright, this is dumb. And then I did it again and got to level 20 on it.
Well then.
Well, at my job, let's just say some Mountain Dew bottles ended up broken, and I had a shit ton of bottle caps. I'll just leave that at that. Hey, my former job can't do anything about it. Fired me a year ago. Fuck them.
True.
Can't believe that. Fucking, what is it? 30th of November will be 1 year since my old job fired my ass. For something I didn't even fucking do. That's the crazy fucking thing. Like, that's the headache of it all. Customer steals a rug. Customer steals a rug. Oh, that's my fault. Wait, what? Oh, you knew him.
No, probably anyway.
Oh, you knew him. Okay, what's that got to do with the price of rice in China?
Exactly.
Like, everybody I've talked to is like, you should have sued him, you had a case. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sue him with what money from what lawyer?
Well, usually in something like that, if you have a case.
I did. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Because it would all hinge on the guy who stole the rug.
Well, no, like something like that. Usually, you would talk to the lawyer first,
and even
they'll tell you
if I even have a case.
Yeah, and if you do, they'll usually do a thing where you win, then they get whatever percentage.
Yeah.
I guess whatever their fees and whatnot. But if you lose, then whatever, because they take the case on thinking that they're gonna win.
But but essentially the case would hinge on the guy's testimony if it went that far. The thing that I find crazy, and always will, is I didn't have any involvement with that rug being taken, but I was the one who told management that the rug was missing, but it took them 6 days to look at the cameras and try to piece together their bullshit story. Like,
bogus.
Oh yeah, I think they wanted me out because you know me, I'm a mouthy motherfucker, and I voice my opinion about certain things in that place. And they just changed ownership.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And you were being all edgehead about it.
Not edgehead like cursing about it and everything, but edgehead enough that I was like, okay, like our conveyor belt that moves the beer up and down, well, the cases of alcohol up and down the conveyor belt, we needed a new one, like, bad. And I was like, we need a new conveyor belt. Like, I shouldn't have to spray water on the belt pad so the shit stays, so there's traction on it, keep it on the belt, to keep it going up and down the belt. Like, if I didn't, like, nothing would go up and down the belt. It would just sit there. I shouldn't have to spray the belt pad with water to get it to work. That's terrible.
True.
Yeah, that's a big miss.
Oh man.
Cousins again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 down at the 34-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Never make the mistake.
On a side note, I have 40 supply drops.
Jesus Christ. You didn't buy any, did you? Be honest.
No. I didn't use any of them yesterday or today.
Okay.
I had 18 regular and 22 rare.
I was playing with Blaze last night and he couldn't buy a kill. Hey. Like, I felt bad for him. Like, I was roughly breaking even, but
It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
Or he was just doing terrible.
well, first off, one of the maps that we played was everybody's favorite, Black Tower, where you take 2 steps and you're in the middle of the map.
Maybe. Might be 1 step.
Yeah. Depending on where you start at.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I really hope these DLC maps are bigger.
Hey, I thought you were off on Fridays.
They switched my Thursday and my Friday because of Thanksgiving. I was off for Thanksgiving, but had to work today.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But I am off tomorrow. Like, nothing's different.
I thought you were off for Thanksgiving just because you were off for Thanksgiving.
Oh, hell no. Fuck no. They're like, oh, you're off Thanksgiving? Yeah, you're going to be working Friday.
Wow.
I was hoping for a 3-day.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
And they pick up the first down there with a game
Under pressure.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Wentz now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Time there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the
I was playing earlier with Dave and Mark, and
really well done.
How'd that work out?
Just better defense. I think you're right.
that was going good. And then all of a sudden it said, you're no longer in the party due to network error.
To the right side, caught by Saleh.
And then I couldn't do anything.
Oh, shit.
I looked down at my modem. And all these lights were blinking and shit. Shit wasn't working. I had to reset my modem and router like 12 fucking times.
Yeah, that sucks.
And then it still wasn't working. And I was like, I guess I'm done. The problem is, I woke up to a text message this morning from my girl getting yelled at.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, because where the fuck's my phone at? I don't even know. But we have 24 gigs per month data plan, and then whatever we don't use gets carried over. So apparently we were up to like 32 gigs or some shit for the month. And I fucking used 28 of them this month.
God damn. That's why I'm glad I have Sprint Unlimited data.
Yeah, but who the fuck uses 28 gigs in a month?
Me. I would throw my name into that conversation.
Wait, and there's still 9 days left on my fucking
When your
billing
bill.
cycle. Yeah. So we only have 10% left. Got 3 gigs left. Oh, I'll just stay on the Wi-Fi. I've been using a lot off the Wi-Fi, like that work and shit.
Or you can be like me and use your use your phone as a mobile hotspot.
Yeah.
So many times
I fucking-
we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you either throw
I used all the data, so then I was like,
throwing the check down.
oh, what the fuck? I can't play PlayStation. I can't even watch YouTube because I got no Wi-Fi and I got no data left, or else I'm gonna get yelled at. I eventually started working again. I was like, alright, sweet.
before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
I ended up having to do like
loosening up. I think I'll get a chance to play before
factory reset on the fucking modem, like when you hold the reset button for like 10 seconds or whatever with the little toothpick.
Yeah, so basically you hard rebooted it.
Yeah. Luckily I didn't have to do it with the modem or with the router, because then I have to go in there and do all the settings and shit. Nobody got time for that. I sent Mark a box shit. I'm like, yo, I'm done for the night, man. My shit's broken. I don't know what's going on.
And how long ago did it come back on?
Roughly 15 minutes before you got back, or before you got on.
Okay.
But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brandon Graham in there to record
almost done eating. I can get back to playing.
I'm almost in the fourth quarter in this game.
Nice.
34-7.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what were you saying about the salary cap?
Oh, basically, you know how most sports teams have salary caps. You can only spend X amount of money. Well, someone in the league that has commissioner powers. There's commissioners, and then there's people beneath the commissioner. Well, someone beneath the commissioner basically turned it off that there were no, basically salary cap was off, and before you turn it off, there's a warning that basically pops up and says, "Hey."
Are you sure you want to do this?
Well, not only that, but it says once you turn it off, you can't turn it back on. Because obviously, if you give a player $1 billion contract and then you turn salary cap back on, you just completely butcher the franchise.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So
So
they
yeah,
had to restart their season?
yeah, we literally had to restart all over again.
How far into the season were you?
We're just wrapping up what would be the 2018. So we weren't
You had to start over?
Yeah. So now we're back at the 2017 season.
But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the
That
top.
person should be kicked out of the league.
Oh, he was.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I don't know how they found out that he did it, but I'm glad it was found out.
Fuck yeah, or else everybody would have the Yankees. I mean, I love the Yankees and all, but come on, man. They just got all that money and they do whatever they want.
And don't be like Mark, though. Yeah, I'm so glad the Yankees are losing in the World Series.
Oh, yeah. Well, how many people are going to have a video that says, how to rank up fast in Call of Duty?
And them videos are probably already out.
No, but I'm saying, like, there's so many of them. Just play the game, and that's how you rank up fast. You just play.
Also, it doesn't help if you get an epic variant of a weapon that gives you 15% extra soldier XP.
Yeah, but everybody's
That helps a
saying, like,
little bit.
Oh, let's see what's this video. That's what I've been meaning to watch. It's why the headquarters is off again.
I don't think the headquarters have really ever been on besides like day one.
And then for the last couple days before now. Apparently what I saw online, because when you go to Activision support, where it has like their list of known issues and all that shit, unless they did it today, as of yesterday, the last update was like when it was broken before, like fucking last week or whatever, or a week and a half ago. And they have never updated the fucking shit yet. But from what I've been able to gather from like Reddit and this and that,
Tuesday shit's supposed to go down, from what I hear.
What do you mean?
Supposed, from what I hear, Tuesday when the patch for like the bar and all that's supposed to come down. Supposed.
Well, from what I saw, the reason the headquarters is down is because of what you said, where you can shoot people from the firing range.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what you have to do, but you can kill people from the firing range.
Well, remember you tried to shoot me or whatever, and you said it didn't work?
Yeah.
So apparently they fixed it. So turn the fucking headquarters back on. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was their solution, turn the headquarters off again. But if you couldn't kill me, I understand when the grenade hit me, it didn't blow up because the grenade was outside of the headquarters. But the bullets, you know, if you couldn't kill me with them, whatever. But finally I found a video that says, here's why the headquarters is empty again. And it was from like an hour and a half ago, so I'm going to watch it.
You gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now Cousins completes it right side to Dodson, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's good to see Josh Dotson back on the field. Only 2 games played as a rookie due to an injury. They need his high-flying ways to spark the offense.
And they expect a lot out of those high-flying ways. 3rd wide receiver taken in last year's draft. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I don't think there's any question that Jordan Reed is as athletic as any tight end in the league.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
exactly.
What?
Here comes the offense now as they get set
saying that how it went from populated to no population again.
Now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll power his way
And
up
this
near
morning,
25.
I was watching my boy Pone fucking stream again, and his headquarters, it had people in it, but it was doing that shit again with the fucking, where it was like the new welcome to headquarters and all that.
Oh, okay.
So, that's on PC though.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words,
Listen, I'm punting the ball. I'm up 41-14. I don't need any more points.
they didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that
Wow.
one. Hits at the 4.
What?
Continues into the end zone. It's
Apparently Xbox hasn't had headquarters yet. It's been just broken the whole time.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
Still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense?
Are you watching Prestigious Kid?
No, some guy called E. coli Espresso.
I've heard of him.
It's okay. He's a
Yeah,
good speaker.
I've heard of him.
Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Crowder's got it over the middle. 9 yards on the play.
Oh, sorry, E. coli. Gotta play my match. Gotta play my match. Got another gold gun today.
What'd you get gold now?
1941.
Nice.
Yeah. Now I'm working on the FG42/M1A1. Cause I don't want to do the M1 Grand because I'm gonna save that for last because I hate that gun.
Why don't you do it now and get it out of the way, though?
Because I don't want to feel like I'm grinding and doing double XP, like fucking trying to rank up, you know?
Gotcha.
Cousins now on 2nd down.
Come on, two hands.
A1.
Come on,
Good, I like it.
Two hands. Come on, 2 hands.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, my guy, like, swatted the ball.
Really?
Yeah, my guy swatted the ball, and then another guy came by, tried to intercept it. Yeah. Didn't work out so hot. Man had butterfingers.
And that is incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong.
Damn, yo. Can you guys help me?
Or you asking your teammates to help you? Oh, damn, teammate.
I just tried to cap C, and these guys were bum rushing me. What are we? Are we losing? Oh yeah, we're getting destroyed. I tried to cap C. Nobody would help me.
I wonder why war doesn't count against your KD.
Because there's no KD anymore.
Imagine what people's KD would look like on war.
It'd be terrible. It'd be absolutely terrible.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This run defense was a weakness last year toward the bottom of the league, and
oh my God!
And that's too bad because you and I both know that when you have something that's a weakness from your team the year before, you spend a lot of time out in the offseason.
Fucking garbage, this team. Yeah. Hot trash. I almost don't feel like playing anymore. But I do want to play, but I don't.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run.
If that makes any sense.
Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Enemy controls evil.
And it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Oh my God. I want to quit right now.
What happened?
I want to quit.
From midfield, here's Wentz.
We were already getting beat at halftime, 55 to 100.
He drops him for a loss of
Whew.
6.
That's a beating.
Eagles coming up here on a third
Yeah.
long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after
And then
the sack.
fucking match started. We took C, they took A, they took B, and they're pooping on us.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not.
I know it's not going to get any better.
Just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Crowder now to return. Call that a punt of 38
You guys have unlimited nades or something?
Possession will switch.
Don't you?
It's first and 10.
No.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And that gives him now 3
People are leaving the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that
And you're a fucking piece of shit, and I'm going to team kill you as soon as I see you.
Just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence.
My man.
To throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's
Oh.
on the money.
Yeah, you don't
We're
have to tuck
capping
your
A.
head in and tear into like turtle at this
I was
point.
close
You
to
just
A.
go ahead and play.
And he's got this one down to the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call
Run
it
over.
yards.
Take a peek around the corner, make sure there's no enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Run over to A, and my teammate who's captain A shoots me.
Huh. Nice.
Gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. What a difference a year makes so far, at least. These guys last place in
Silence
the division
freak.
a year ago. Looking like they're going to move to 1-0 right now.
Not really unusual in the NFL, though, is it? Because we always talk about every year, 8-8 is kind of the baseline for everyone, plus or minus. And we've seen many teams go from worst to first.
An FG42, man, shoots real slow.
Still, they're starting to think to themselves, we've got a chance this season.
Sturgis
That's
out
not
now
gonna
to
go
kick this
anywhere.
one off. And that'll
Now they're gonna
carry
triple
over
cap
the
us.
back
All
line.
right.
End zone for a touchback.
That's always a good thing.
Now come the Redskins. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play call.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of
I
mistake.
don't understand. Whatever.
Pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game, isn't it? Down this big in the
What happened?
An afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Well, I'm playing hardcore, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And if I shoot you in the face, the belly, or the leg, it doesn't matter. It's still... It's hardcore.
Yeah.
So, if I run around a corner, and you run around a corner, and I go to shoot you in the stomach, and you jump in the air, what does that even mean? I should still be able to hit you. I'll just hit you in your leg, and you should still die. But instead, he jumped in the air, shot me, and I didn't even hit him. And he jumps every single time he kills you. This guy.
Okay, then.
He just killed me. He just killed me from behind. And he jumped in the air.
That challenge that like we just don't know about.
No, it said he's a goddamn jetpacker.
You better not be watching who I think you're watching.
No, it's the same video. I just paused it.
Okay. Thought you're watching that Kai cocksucker.
Never.
That's from 42 yards out.
Connections. So whereas it's almost an incrementally rolled out thing via region, people may have more access to
this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
As a regular player base is intact, therefore, if it ends
Fresh
up
set of downs here.
and it's not quite ready just yet, and everybody has fun doing at headquarters. An influx of players come in.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So basically, they still don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Pretty much.
Now he's flushed out left. So they took a
And Mark got off. He said he was going to watch a movie.
Ooh.
Just definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that
There you go.
downfield. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10.
And people are going in the glitch. I can see them right now.
Point to Hawk.
But we're playing domination, so why are you going to go in the glitch in domination? So you can just not cap anything?
What's the glitch on St. Marie de Mont? Where you can get on top of a roof or something.
In the one spawn, you can get on top of this roof of the big-ass house.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. What a nightmarish game he's
That's why, because this shit's broken, dude. If he gets up in the glitch, you can watch A and B from the glitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Oh my god, and you're going to team kill me. Seriously?
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And partner, this first week, this first game that we
This guy was going back up there again. I killed him.
Every year, week 1, you had
Teammate or enemy?
big American flag
Enemy.
out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is.
Me and Mark got our first hate mail today.
Ooh. What you guys do?
We were whipping some team's ass.
And their rebuttal to you whooping their ass was?
This guy sent me a message and it said, "Suck my dick, you camping ass bitch." Something about no life having nerd or something like that. And then something else. Mark got a message too. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it started off the same way. Suck my dick, blah blah blah. So we both reported the guy like on the PlayStation, and you know, right on the message.
Yeah.
And
so that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this
guy's up there again, dude.
Of the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
That's supposed to be another thing that's supposed to be patched.
yeah, this is game breaking right here. I mean, motherfucker's up here and you can't even go anywhere without him shooting you. All I can see is bullets coming out of a rock. Asshole.